What is going on, everyone?
Hello.
We are back with the Pound and Slash Marvel Media Podcast.
I'm Pound.
And I'm Slash.
We're here.
Guess what? This is episode 100.
We're on with 100. We're on episode 1. Nice.
Episode 100 of the Pound and Slash Marvel Media Podcast.
We migrated. We went from up there to down here. It's crazy.
Moving on down. Moving on down.
Hey, moving up. Moving down.
It's been a long couple of years to get here.
Yeah.
There's been some weeks missed.
Yeah.
Especially as of late, because of both health and Ralph reasons. Health being mine.
Ralph. It should just be like Ralph reasons. And the first time ever, I was like, because every time he was asking me for stuff, I said, if he says that he cannot do it, we were never going to get to this episode. Good Lord, man.
So next week, as of this recording, Guardians Volume 3 comes out.
I'll be 30, guys.
Ralph is also turning 30 for the Volume 3.
What is happening? What is going on, bro? 30.
Life moves quick, man. Life
Damn.
moves quick.
And if you don't, I'm trying to do that quote from Ferris Bueller. If you don't miss it, you might catch it or something. I wish I had that quote right. Goddamn.
That's all right.
That's Ferris Bueller quote. It moves too fast, man. It does.
But yeah, so happy early birthday to Mr. Pounds. Mr. Pounds over there.
I don't even know what to say.
He's not going to be here for the Guardians episode.
Yeah, that's one little gamble. My depression.
Ralph gets to go gamble.
My depression.
Kat and I will be covering the Guardians.
But don't think I won't go in that comment section.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay. Back to you.
I don't really have too much news though. What's her face got put on Blade? I don't think.
Yeah, Mia Goth and Chris Pratt can now. I think they said in the movie he's saying 2 F words. I guess Disney gave permission to say 2 F bombs.
We'll see.
Yeah, so he's giving that. I think that's that. Oh, they said that Secret Invasion is going to be 16 plus in another area, or it might be just on Disney Plus.
Really?
Yeah, 16 plus. Yeah, I was going to tell you about that. The Secret Invasion is like 16 plus, so due to the graphical nature and violence, not graphic, but violence, they want money.
Will we finally get a motherfucker from?
Oh, please! That's what I. You know what? Secret Invasion might be my best one. That might be the best Disney Plus show. If they get him to say MF, it's like the real motherfucker, not Mother Fletcher. No, motherfucker, the whole thing. Yeah, they said it was like 16 plus.
TV 14.
It dropped.
Yep, TV 14.
Oh, that's depression. What?
Not necessarily. TV 14 is better than PG.
Yeah, I mean, but we don't get him still say the MFer. Oh, it's on the UK. The UK, they're going to give it 16 plus. They're going to give it a mature rating for it. So, damn, I thought it was going to be for us. Damn. That sucks.
We'll be all right. All right. We don't need it.
Right.
I can't think of any other news. I didn't really find.
Antonio Banderas said he might play Galactus.
Yeah,
that's a rumor. You don't want Puss in Boots playing Galactus?
No. Although, to be fair, it doesn't matter who you throw in there, because he's going to be pretty much covered up in CGI.
Yeah, CGI, and it's going to be just...
And it's going to have a modulated voice.
Oh, it's going to go...
You're never going to know it's him. Just like you never know it's fucking Vin Diesel saying, I am Groot.
Even though, hey, I did read one thing saying that he had gotten, what was it, $60 million all this time? And I told my coworkers, they were like, $60 million? For playing, for just saying 3 words? Yes. For the span of, 3 Guardians of the Galaxy, 1 TV, or Disney Plus special, Christmas special, Avengers Infinity War. I don't think he said anything in Endgame, but yeah.
He was Groot in the I Am Groot show, too.
Yeah, I Am Groot show, yeah. So about $70 million, or $67 million. So he's good. He don't even have to do fast, but he's still going to do Fast and Furious 20,000, so there's that, too. So
hopefully it ends with 10, too.
Anyway, I think that's all I got, man.
Or 11.
Yeah, that's supposed to be the last one. So
this actually sucks because this is our 100th episode, but it's not going to be a long episode.
Yeah.
We've got.
We did this would be 3. No, yeah, 3 and 4. Yeah.
We've got. Two episodes.
Yep.
Sorry, my mind hit the shitter for a second. Episodes 3 and 4. We're halfway through the series of The Defenders. One of my favorite Netflix
There was only like, what, 6? No, 8
series.
It was 8. Okay. Yeah, I have with them.
Episode 3 is called Worst Behavior.
Mm-hmm.
This was a pretty fascinating episode. It was a lot of people being introduced to each other.
Right.
Is one of the things that really happened. I absolutely loved. So like, Luke Cage gets back to.
Was it the night nurse, right?
Well, Rosario Dawson's.
Right.
She is the night nurse.
Right,
Claire.
sure.
Claire's her name.
I was trying to figure out what her name was. I really was. We both. I said night nurse because that's what she is.
But he gets back to Claire and tells her of the fight that he got in,
right.
And she's like, "Yo, I got somebody you need to meet."
Right. It was just right.
And then next thing you know, it's her, him,
right,
Iron Fist, and what's her face? That I can never remember her fucking name.
And I was gonna say Claire, but that's not her name either. God damn.
The chick that's with
Iron Fist.
Iron Fist. I remembered it last week in conversation. I can't remember it, or 2 weeks
But they're
ago.
like all in this same little room here, and she says like, "You guys need to stop bickering and fight. You guys are on the same team." It's like,
right.
But Iron Fist still wants to punch the shit out of Luke Cage. You can just tell. I mean, I
they're
don't think
just
he
not
said
getting along.
No, they're really not. You would think it, like, and we know later on they will, but it's just, well, they're not.
Well, they will, and then they won't again.
No, then they won't again. No, because there's gonna be a scene. She's Christ.
Anyways.
Yeah, you ever talk about that? Well, that's gonna be fun.
But yeah, so like they get all they meet up and then of course we throughout this episode as well, if you remember what's her face,
Weaver.
No. Fuck, Jessica Jones.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Right. Because remember we just left off her just in a downward spiral.
She declines Matt's help. Realizes she's being followed by him.
Man, and let me tell you how he do some G stuff to follow her too.
Gets a picture of him, being a little bit more super than he lets on to be. And then it basically turns out that everyone realizes they all have to go to the same place now separately. They don't. It's not like all of them got together and then they went together.
They all meet up in this one building, tall ass building. And
Danny Rand's the first to show up.
Yep, first one.
And he goes up to confront the main villain in this series, which is Sigourney Weaver's character. And he confronts her and all the other people that are sitting at the desk, and she's like, "I'm not even trying to hide it at this point. Like, you can't stop us."
Villain shit is this? She ain't even trying to hide it, bro.
She's like, "You can't stop us."
Iron Fist said, "Stop this." No.
While they're having their conversation,
and he who was it? It was Daredevil, right?
Daredevil and Jessica Jones pretty much show up at the same time.
And the way how Daredevil just gets, do you see how he just stole his cane?
And she's like, and Jessica Jones is like, I know you're a lot, you're either not blind,
right? Because he just
and you're lying to everyone. She's like, I got proof, and he breaks her camera. He's like, no, you don't,
bro. The way he broke that camera, bro. Whoever wrote that, I got proof. No, you don't. Bam. What? My camera.
They.
Funny, bro.
He takes her scarf.
Of course.
Wraps it around his head.
Yep.
So that he can keep his secret identity. Because he hears the fight going on.
Yeah. Well, yeah. Because Luke Cage shows.
Well, they then go back up to.
Yeah.
The fight, and Luke Cage is the first to bust in.
Yep.
But it's almost as soon as he busts in, the other two show up as well, Jessica Jones and Daredevil. And we get what is one of my favorite Netflix fight scenes in the entire Netflix universe.
Right.
I loved this fight scene. How it was going through the offices and you're seeing all of them fighting the Hand and being knocked through walls, knocked through doors, windows.
Man, Iron Fist did a running side...
Where he, ran off the wall and Superman punched.
Oh, my God.
That's probably where Roman Reigns got the idea.
Worship me. I did this from Iron Fist. What? This just threw his ass in there.
Acknowledge your tribal chief.
No, it's your tribal chief. I ain't gonna lie, though. Iron Fist did look kind of confused like a brief second. But they said, just look confused. And then you see a guy... I ain't gonna lie. I like how he did that. I can rewind. That scene, just... Boom! I was like, wait. Was that what y'all were trying to do?
Right.
Because they're all his side. I'm going to do the most outlandish shit.
Right.
But, yeah. That fight scene. That whole entire fucking fight scene, dude.
Now, while they're there...
Yep, and it just gets worse because...
the Black Sky shows up.
Yeah, she shows up out of nowhere.
Which is Elektra.
Right.
Miss Nachos.
Right. It's weird. I didn't even see... I had like one. I said, was she just... Because somebody said that she was just always there, but she was walking slowly. But I thought when I first saw her, I didn't see her.
I still didn't see her.
You still see? I thought... Because somebody said that she was walking like slowly in the camera frame and then... But they were still fighting the hand at times, so it's like she was just not like...
Well, yeah, I mean, I watched her walk into the room.
Right. Okay. Because I was like, wait, I still didn't see her ass. I was like, bro, where did she appear from? That's how I was still. It's like, it was weird.
But she shows up and attacks Daredevil.
Yep.
And
right out the blue.
Well, Daredevil attacks her.
Right.
Everybody else is trying to run. Daredevil's pretty much just taking on Elektra. He doesn't realize it's Elektra at first. He's blind. He can't see who people are.
I love it, man.
But he's fighting. He's realizing how skilled she is.
Right. It's like
and then
something happens where he knew it was Elektra.
And then at some point, well, he smells her. And he realizes, and he's like, Elektra? And she didn't say anything. But she also kind of slowed up for a second. Like, how does somebody know who I might be? Because she don't even remember really who she is.
Right, because we all know what happened in season 2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know what happened in that little situation. So.
And, sorry, we just got off work.
Right. Should not have happened. Anyway.
But yeah, so she leaves. All the guys and gal get out.
Yeah.
After the big fight, the big scuffle.
Man, they dropped like 50 dudes.
And then they end up meeting up in a restaurant.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's right.
Where they'll spend pretty much the entire next episode. At the end of this episode, though, Stick shows up.
Yep, Stick shows up. Which was okay. Stick's in here. That's what's up.
And pretty much tells people that they're in for a war.
I think he said the phrase "Get your shit together."
Yeah, get your shit together.
Get your shit together. He gave everybody
whether you want to be involved or not, right? It's coming to your doorstep.
I just thought that was some bullshit. How you gonna throw me some shit like that? And I know this is a build up, but I'm just trying to like take down shit. I ain't trying to fight no war. They literally didn't want to fight a war. They really don't want to do it like that.
And that's how that episode ended.
They ordered food, and he said, "This guy got pork."
Yeah.
He said, "Is that chicken?" He said, "No, he has a chicken that has pork." She said,
"Well,
you're weird."
It was you got to remember it was Matt.
Matt, right?
Because they were like, "Is that pork?" And then he was like, somebody was like, "No, it's chicken."
It's chicken. Yeah.
And then somebody else brought out food. And that's when Matt goes, "That's pork."
That's pork. And then because we're in a very serious situation, and somehow they calm the situation down, and Luke Cage is like, "We're not here to eat." And even Jessica was like, "We're not here to eat." He's like, "But they're bringing food out."
I gotta refill my chi. Episode 4 is called Royal Dragon, and this
funny because of the fucking restaurant we in.
Pretty much entire episode takes place in this restaurant,
which is fine. I mean, that's cool.
And it is probably the most technically boring, in quotes, boring episode of the entire series.
Well, they got to get you. They all got to really now talk now because they all want to punch each other and they just so that they gotta get that moment of character development, man.
But it's a lot of Matt doesn't want to reveal who he is because he feels like people are more safe if people don't know who he is.
That's why you're so
Jessica Jones pretty much tells him we're not stupid. Like,
hey, Jessica Jones. So you guys fight since twos, Jessica? Yo.
Jessica's like, look, I can put 2 and 2 together. I know you're Daredevil. They might not know, but I know. And they're not dumb. They'll figure it out.
But Jessica Jones reminds me of like those people in the area. I know who he is. Those people in the cult people.
And then everybody thinks Danny is full of shit because of his glowing fist and his chi.
That's what he was saying. But this I ain't lie. It was a boring episode, but this interaction between the two.
But he's like, I've got this chi that I've trained, and people are like, whatever, that shit don't exist.
Oh shit! And I like how you broke it down. You can't see shit. The bulletproof guy, and wherever the fuck you are, whatever the hell you do. Because remember, we can't call them mutants because she's technically they're both are mutants, but we can't call them that. So
right, at least not at that point.
Not at that point. He said, "Whatever you are, but you're bulletproof, I guess." So there you are. So all right, 4 people. Take on everybody.
Stick explains the whole thing, how the Hand is trying to take over And they're gonna have to prepare for this fight. And at this point, Jessica Jones is like, "Fuck you guys, I'm out."
Dude, the way how she...
She's like, "This ain't my fight. I don't care."
She did a Suicide Squad Harley Quinn and just should have just stayed. Just leave.
She exited stage left.
Yeah, right. She was going. She came back too. I would just kept going.
Now with Jessica, what happens? She goes and visits the wife of the guys that had died in her office.
Right.
To have a conversation with her and to check on them, and they realize that they've been watched. And she's like, "Well, that's funny because I never had surveillance put on you guys to keep an eye on you." And she's like, "Where are they hiding?" And she's like, "Over there in that SUV." So she's like, "All right,
bro." She does,
and she basically goes over there and whoops their ass.
Bro, she took that car. They were trying to get out. She went. I think she slammed it to break their tires, or no? I thought she lifted the.
She didn't even lift it up. You're thinking of the actual Jessica Jones show.
Oh, my bad. I thought she lifted that car.
No, this one she just came and ripped off the door and grabbed the person out and.
It's because she did kick the ass though.
She asked him. She's like, "What the hell are you doing here?"
Right.
And he's like, "It's none of your damn business."
Okay.
And then she put his face up against the window even harder. And she's like, "Oh no, you're gonna tell me."
Jessica Jones be a cult leader turned internet crazy to a real G real quickly. I swear. That's why I need more Jessica Jones. Give me Daredevil, Jessica Jones. I'm good.
So while all that's breaking down, over back in the shop, you've got Matt and Stick talking separately, and he's like, "You still haven't told them everything." He's like, "You didn't even tell them you knew who Elektra was." And he was like, "How did you know Elektra was there?" And he's like, "Matt, I'm not dumb."
What type of writing is that? I would have been like, "I work in a mysterious way. I am Oogway from Kung Fu Panda." That's what I'm Oogway. Master Shifu.
But they all... Okay, but here's what's funny. If you notice, Iron Fist and Luke Cage are willing to team up to save the city.
Yeah,
they don't want to.
They don't.
But they will. Matt's like, "I want to deal with my own shit on my own. I can't worry about a team." Jessica don't want no part of nothing.
Bro, she dipped out. She didn't even care.
So
she's still talking about, "I know who you is, but do you know who I am?" Like, my God.
After all that happens, during this episode, we also find out, for whatever reason, or we've been finding out over the course of the last couple episodes, that for whatever reason, Sigourney Weaver's character needs the Iron Fist.
Right.
Because he is a key to something.
The MacGuffin.
Probably Kunlun, if I remember correctly. She shows up.
Yeah, they which, I mean, I guess I'm dumb. I don't know how did she know that they were?
She's got eyes all over the city, homie.
I mean, I knew that was the only one thing that kind of got me just a little. I was like, "Bitch, how did you know we were right here? You could have came and attacked us at any moment."
She shows up.
But yeah, she does show up. I just was kind of worried about.
Basically tells the Iron Fist that he's gonna work with her.
Damn.
And he was like, "Nah."
Right.
No. And then during all of this, she catches a vehicle to the back. Actually, she wasn't the one that caught the vehicle. If I remember correctly, it was Elektra. Elektra shows up again. One of them. I don't remember.
But wouldn't that be funny though?
Does it say who?
She gave off her villain speech. She gets just hit by a fucking car. Oh shit! That'd be so funny. I'm sorry, that'd be funny shit. I'm sorry. Just bam! Oh my God. No.
Oh yeah, her name is Alexandra.
But wouldn't that be kind of funny though? She's giving a speech and like, does Sigourney Weaver just get run over like the chick from Final Destination?
Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was right. Elektra goes to attack, and that's when Jessica Jones shows back up and drives the vehicle through the front door of the shop. Through the front window of the shop, hitting Elektra.
No, I just thought that'd be funny. Sigourney Weaver gives like her speech, and then like, oh my God.
And then as a group, they were all like, "Nah, we're not going. No one's going with you." Danny was like, "Not gonna happen."
Yeah, no, they all said no. No, they stood the ground.
And that was the end of the episode.
Yeah, this was short because the next episode, that's when things actually really do pick up.
Well, next couple episodes.
Next couple, but yeah, they had to get the character development. I guess this was like a. Hey, we gotta be friends here, and it's like, or acquaintances, because they're not really friends. Nobody's friends here, at least not right now, at least. So, your thoughts, man? Speak your mind, hold thy peace.
In the next 2 episodes, we'll get to go into the episode that we've been alluding to.
Right, the one that we've been... The one that...
So here's the thing. I love this series.
Right.
And it is my favorite individual Netflix show series.
Right.
In terms of single season. But it does make me angry. It doesn't yet. Like, I understand first running into everybody, but some stuff that's about to happen makes me angry.
And
which we're
going to know some stuff about a lot of stuff. Yeah, damn. It's okay, because I really do want to just start, like, boom, throwing it out there, because it does get bad. It gets tragic, actually, to be honest.
At the end of the day, the biggest tragedy to all of this is that none of it's in the MCU.
Yeah. And this is during the time that they were saying that Age of S.H.I.E.L.D. was in the MCU. Or not in the MCU, but... Well, this
was still during the time.
Yeah.
The Netflix series was considered a part of the MCU.
Right.
They
weren't out
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. were.
They were still doing Humans still.
And Humans was considered a part of it. They had already done...
Agent Carter.
Agent Carter was a part of it.
We thought all this stuff was all part of the MCU.
They had all of these shows that they were starting. Cloak and Dagger had been announced that it was being started.
Runaways? I forgot about Cloak and Dagger, bro.
Like, all of these were a part of the MCU, and all of these shows were following with the MCU. Like, when things were happening in the MCU, timeline-wise, they were happening in these shows.
Right. Like... When we saw Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, obviously this started like way before or after the first events of the Avengers movie.
There's a part in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Now, I didn't get to watch it this far, but I'd already heard about it. There's a part in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. that when Thanos snaps in the Infinity War movie, people in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. disappear.
Yes, they did. Yeah, they did.
So they followed the story. But then you turn around and Feige's like, none of that mattered.
Or Phase 4 hit, that was pretty much it. Once WandaVision hit, and then you hear the only Scarlet...
And it's not the only time you'll hear us complain about it either. Eventually, we'll cover Season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And that is going to be so...
And that takes place during...
The first Avengers movie.
The first...
or first MCU.
No, it takes place during Captain America Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
A lot of that season takes place during that time frame because it's the collapse of S.H.I.E.L.D.
If it is, this is going to... I mean, I'm going to be happy to watch it, but I'm going to be very pissed off. I am going to be a little bit upset because it's almost like...
we should have knew something was up.
Yeah,
because if you look back at everything, the shows always reference the movies. The movies never referenced the shows.
And we should have just...
Never. They never talked about... None of the movies that I can think of ever said anything about Phil possibly still being alive. Never talked about a bunch of kids that have superpowers that are dealing with their fucking parents.
Right.
Never talked about anything. You never heard references to the Devil of Hell's Kitchen, to Power Man.
Dude, this is gonna piss me
off. None
of
it.
I ain't gonna lie. I'm gonna be a little bit upset about when I see this first couple seasons of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. because it's... And you're right, we should have known, but we were just... I feel like we were just so immersed that we were like, whoa, this is crazy.
I remember so Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1...
And Samuel Jackson, it's like, whoa!
If I remember correctly, Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Season 1 took almost a year and a half to get fully out. Yes. Because they weren't putting them out week by week.
No.
It was an episode here, an episode there, an episode here.
Yeah.
Because one of the things that happened in Season 1 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., one of the episodes, is them cleaning up after the Battle of New York.
Right. Which that was... I think we just got so happy and that they were connected. I think we just never really thought that, well, how come the MCU ain't talking about it? And then we heard that maybe they might show up in Infinity War. They never did. It's like, damn, we just really kind of...
I mean, they're still talking about Quake might show up.
Right.
Where?
and she's been open to doing it.
Dude, I swear to God.
She wants to do it, though.
She is my favorite character in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Yeah, Quake is... Yeah. It's just...
She had the most character development. She went from being... A hacker who was trying to be we're not going to get into this right now because we could talk for hours on just fucking Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
And I feel like when we do get into that will probably... That's probably it's gonna irritate me. It's gonna irritate me. I mean, we're gonna go to the nostalgia moment. Well, nostalgia, that's what it is. What we're gonna do is literally gonna be a nostalgia moment. Like that what if. That is gonna be the what if. And now they're saying, well, this is now multiple timelines now. Oh, so we're saying, so fuck off. So fuck us all together, man. Like just fuck us completely. It's just Jesus Christ. You just Defenders, Daredevil, all of it. It's like you shit a brick on us, man. That really kind of. And they did WandaVision, and then we didn't think because Elizabeth Olsen said at first that this destroys everything that happened. But we were like, well, that's just some Olsen. She just actually came out. Then when Kevin Feige came out and said it, that's when it kind of just damn. Because then we see a Darkhold. I'm like, so what's that? What the fuck is that in there? So anyway, we can't, bro. We really can't. We'll do 2 hours in this bitch.
The Darkhold in Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. looked way cooler.
Right, was actually kind of almost
the
menacing.
In
WandaVision.
Multiverse of Madness.
Or, I thought it was WandaVision. Yeah, but
both of them.
And I'm going to call it Mom. Because that's what...
Maybe they can do what the Evil Dead universe did. There's actually 3 Darkholds.
Watch them do it.
Or there's a Darkhold in each universe. That's how all this occurs. Whatever. Anyways...
I just want them to just clean this up, and one day they probably will. One day they will. We're gonna probably be too old and dead when this is gone, but they will.
That's what they're doing. This is how they clean it up. Nothing exists outside of the MCU timeline.
Right, because of all the branches and shit. Branches, right? Yeah. But
going back to a little bit of news before we wrap this up. Go ahead.
Cause I'll tell you, we could do about 3 hours of this shit on why they angered us.
We still may or may not get a new Kang the Conqueror.
Bro, I'm telling you now, bro. This is if we have the Guardians of the Galaxy. I'll be watching my shit legally. He laughing, but I'll Wikipedia that shit. You watch the movie? Yeah, Wikipedia. And Spark Notes. No. And somebody said, you really are going to just quit the MCU? Yes. You think this is a game? What the fuck is this?
Now Disney still has not dropped.
No, they haven't dropped them. They haven't came with no big announcement. They were trying to wait for.
But almost everybody else has.
Yeah, his own agency dropped them.
His own agency, all of his.
But the agency's the one supposed to clean up his. Isn't the agency supposed to help clean up the situation?
I don't know.
But then there's actually a video where saying she was fine though.
You hear what's happening, don't you? And why everybody's dropping him?
No, what's
after the initial situation with the girl he's with, a bunch of ex-girlfriends came out of the fucking woodwork.
Oh, here we go. We still can't even trust that. Cause
you really can't.
Because I don't know if you heard. Now I heard. Damn, I should have brought that news up. In Quantum Mania, he got paid $20 million? $30 million. He got paid more than Thanos did, actually. So, and all of a sudden, it's like, bro, he did something to me too. Yeah, he hit me. Like, really? Did he really? He's still in Loki season 2. I mean, that's right now. They still say he's still in Loki season 2, so they haven't really dropped the ball on him yet.
He's still in Loki season 2. He's gonna be in post-credit scenes and things.
He's supposed to be in this There's supposed to be a post-credit scene about him in Guardians of the Galaxy 3.
So we're gonna still see a lot of him. It's just before it's all said and done.
And somebody said, "Are you really gonna quit the MCU?"
Before it's all said and done, they might change it to Terrence Howard.
You know what? Okay, bet. Okay. Hey, yo, I'm gonna keep it a buck. We go ahead and shut this laptop down. We don't need this. I'm gonna keep it a buck with your ass. Hold on, let me take my glasses off from so I can speak to you lovely motherfuckers. He laughing, but he talking about I'm not going nowhere. But I told one of my coworkers, I'll be done with this motherfucker.
You don't want Terrence Howard as.
What are you gonna do?
You don't want Terrence Howard as...
Nope, because he's been still bullshit. He's still talking shit. He has actually not stopped. He actually has not stopped, bro.
You know who I actually think would be a good replacement if they have to replace him?
Yeah.
The dude that plays Creed.
Michael B. Jordan. I would be happy with that. I would be happy with that. You get him.
I'm just saying.
I would be happy. You know what? I respect that.
Because he's a damn good actor.
You give me John Boyega, I'm going to kill everybody. Oh, shit. He said, what did you say, Ralph? Yeah, you heard what somebody said, John Boyega from Star Wars? That shitty motherfucker. I will be done, bro. That would be it for me.
He's a decent actor. I don't know why you guys hate him so much.
No, I'm not saying. Hold up. No, let me stop. Hold up. No, I ain't saying he's shitty. He's just like Kane. He ain't Kane, though, bro. He's not Kane, man.
How do we know? Has Marvel truly missed in casting yet?
No, they have not cast him at all.
No. I'm saying, have they missed?
None.
Truly.
No, they have not actually. Casting. They have not missed at all.
They might have some people that aren't exactly what we all wanted.
From Edward Norton and all that, and Terrence and all that.
No, Edward Norton was fired.
He was fired?
He was fired.
Like,
I would have
his
preferred...
was called better than Mark
I would
have
preferred him over Mark.
Yeah.
But I don't know what dumb shit happened between all of that.
I don't know what happened after... Once we saw him in Avengers,
it's not to say that I think Mark does a bad job. Ruffalo is fine.
Like we saw him when he did the Thor and all that. Yeah, he was cool. It's just Edward Norton had that dog in him though. He was like, yo, I feel like that one actually would have probably killed that Incredible Hulk actually. Probably before he went to the other planet.
But no, I don't have an actual complaint with any of the actors or actresses that have been hired for any of the roles. I think everybody's done a fine job.
Really, all of them.
And honestly, at the end of the day, there's rumors they're getting ready to place Brie Larson.
Heard about that.
Because they're bringing in somebody else to play Captain Marvel, and a lot of that is the fans' fault. She did a mediocre job with the first Captain Marvel movie, and all of a sudden people fucking hated it. She was perfectly fine in Endgame.
Yeah, she was good in Endgame though, but then again, it was only 5 minutes of her.
We don't know how she's going to be in the Marvels.
Because one of my coworkers said she's going to replace... Like, hold up. She's just was in the trailer.
Give her a fucking chance.
I mean, Kamala Khan... I mean, they're probably going to lower her screen time, too. They're just going to give it to Kamala Khan and Mark Rambeau.
I'm not going to complain about Kamala Khan getting more screen time.
Hell no. And Mark Rambeau, that's like a double hit. That's a hit. And remember, she's supposed to be a Marvel herself, so yeah. But when you brought that up, I didn't want to bring it up. I wanted you to bring it up, and it fucked up because I didn't want to bring it up because
so it's not definite. Obviously, no. Things can change.
Because somebody said, "Well, look at wait to Guardians of the Galaxy." They're like, "Well, newsflash: Guardians of the Galaxy, if you want to be blunt, dropped in Los Angeles." To be honest, so nothing has not happened. So we're here.
We just don't know when or what's going to happen, how it's going to take place. None of that. Again, they just haven't done anything yet.
His court's May 9th. His court's May 9th, so there's a time that I will be gone. So I told you think I'm bullshit. I guess Guardians of Galaxy 3 will be my last MCU. Damn, ain't that a bitch?
To be fair, though,
yeah.
If it comes out he was...
Oh, no, if he's bad, we're going to return him a new one on camera. Hey, we going to do a whole segment. We ain't even going to talk about the movie. Like, yeah, Guardians of the Galaxy was cool. All right, so fuck him.
You won't even be here for that. You're going to be gambling your life away.
I got to because I'm 30 and I'm doing some stupid shit with Jonathan Majors. I just want this man to just survive. It's like everybody wants him gone. I don't get it, bro.
I don't want him gone.
I don't want him gone either. Unless
now if it comes out, like I said, if it comes out that he did beat her.
New one. He got to go. He got to be gone. XK, get up out of here. Because right now people are just jumping to conclusions. They're like, well, this guy looks like...
That's like during the Johnny Depp Amber Heard thing. I didn't jump on a train when it first came up. I was like, we don't know everything that's happened.
And then people say, they put words in your mouth like, you pick sides. No, I didn't. No, I'm not about to just go ahead and X him out, but I'm not about to like not X him out, but I'm like right here in the middle. I got to see evidence and proof. But you can't just say, he did it. We've seen it. There's people who still believe that Johnny Depp still did it. And it's like, wait, that's crazy.
Who would Johnny Depp be in the MCU?
Let him be Kang. No, I'm fucking with you. No, let me. No, who would you think?
Mr. Fantastic.
Really?
No.
Yeah, right. What about Mephisto?
No.
Mephisto.
No. It'd have to be an obscure character. Something like a Christian Bale-esque style of villain. Like in there.
He could play a villain. I thought he could play a villain.
How about Nightmare? He could be Nightmare from Doctor Strange's comics.
Huh. So we finally get that everybody was shitting on for so long with WandaVision. Like, is it Nightmare doing it? Like,
he'll be Nightmare.
He actually will be
Nightmare. He can do his one movie and then get the fuck out. Fucking bounce.
Just like Batman. You go. You don't come back anymore. He's like, I did my part, guys. Boom.
He won't be Nightmare. As a matter of fact, I'm relatively sure he'll never work for Disney again.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. We was walking in. I said, yeah, he'll never probably work. I mean, he's like I said, he's still probably gonna do other things here and there, but he's and that's what might going to happen. And I hope that doesn't. I hope like they just keep Jonathan Majors because they do find out he didn't do any of this. Like it's just Disney. It's like the opposite. Once Disney let him go, he may never go to Hollywood ever again either. So it's like shit, right, man. But yet here we go. You keep Ezra Miller 4K touching, beating women up, shit, and then come to find out, they're like he might get signed on for Flash too. So we just said fuck, and then on top of that, everybody's like, I'm gonna go. Even I was gonna say my coworker's name, because he said I'm gonna see Flash. I'm cool. I don't want to see that shit. I'm good. I'll legalize it.
I will not go see it in theaters. I do want to see it.
I mean, I want to see it, but I'm not going to see it in theaters either.
But I want to see it for Batman.
And that's what everybody was going to see it for. It's Batman. And it's what's
Keaton.
The guy's name? Keith, yeah. It especially says, you want to get nuts, let's get nuts. He says that line.
Keaton.
Not
Keith. Michael Keaton.
But, yeah.
But, yeah. I again, a good couple of episodes for the Defenders. Looking forward to next week's podcast episode, which will be about the Guardians, and again, it'll probably just be me and Kat.
And then I'll come back for the next couple episodes for Defenders.
Yep.
And then Jonathan Majors is gone. Then I'll just be done. I guess that'd be my breaking news. Then that'd be my breaking. Hey, I'll put that bitch on TikTok. I'll live stream on TikTok. I'll put time. I am no longer. I quit.
MCU no more.
Dude, they're like, somebody said, "Hey, that's a tall order. Do you really?" But yes. At the end of the day, hey, I got fucked over with Ant-Man Wasp, and they gave it Guardians Galaxy 80, like a 90% fresh tomato. They gave this shit that you don't like. Probably the best rating ever right now coming out of MCU.
They've had a couple in the 90s.
Infinity
War in them.
Right, but yeah,
we'll see.
I know you're gonna watch it. You're gonna watch it legally, aren't you? Or are you gonna try to watch it?
We'll go to theater.
Oh, okay. Okay.
The MCU, other than a couple of movies here and there, this is one that I do want to see.
Well, yeah, okay.
Because here's what a lot of people don't understand. I play it up. I don't mind the Guardians.
Right.
I'm not a fan of the first movie.
No.
I do think the second movie is better than the first. Now, a lot of people will disagree.
I do like the second one better.
A lot of people will disagree. But my thing is, they actually gave Star-Lord some actual story.
Especially when he said that the father ego put cancer in the mom, and then that's
right.
how she died. He went berserk. He said, "What? What did you say?" Like boom, boom.
Again, I don't like Chris Pratt. I've never, as an actor, as a person, I don't care. Right. As an actor, I've never been a fan. He's made me laugh once.
Your whole life, that's just the once. Well, you said that guy from Arrested Development. Like, he got the fat dude lost all that weight too. He ain't got ready for it. Lost all the weight.
So I'm not a Chris Pratt fan, and it's cool if people are. I'm not a hater. I'm not like, man, he shouldn't. I just wish I'd seen less of him.
Right.
Unfortunately, he had to voice Mario among other things.
And he is racking at $1 billion with this shit.
That was also a good movie.
Yeah, that's also a good movie. Yeah, it was a good movie. And they don't capitalize on it. Their Illumination's retarded, or Universal's stupid.
With that being said, though, I am excited for Guardians 3. There are a couple things I am still not happy about. Bro Groot being one of them.
Yeah, they continued from the Christmas special.
He looks so stupid.
He's like I said, steroid person, buffed out dude.
I'm interested in the Gamora
and Star-Lord situation.
Well, or just Gamora, her and the Guardians situation. Right. She doesn't know who they are.
Right.
And they all know who an alternate version of her is.
Right. So, and I hope to God she don't die twice. Because this is supposed to, like they said, this is the last time we will see this alternate person of Guardians of the Galaxy.
And here's something that has blown my mind in all of this situation. You ready? Mm. In the universe that they went to, that Gamora came from.
2014, yeah.
Whatever branching path they took is the same branch that their Thanos came from to come back into Endgame.
Right.
So there's one branch out there
that doesn't have a Thanos,
or Gamora. And I'm curious as to what that universe is doing.
Just like I'm kind of curious to see what, now that they took that Loki out in 2012, what would that universe look like from the Loki thing? I've always been curious to wonder, like, well, when you take these players out, what does it look like now?
That one they trimmed.
Oh, it's like trimmed. Right. So that's gone. But I am kind of, like I said, I am curious to see, well, now that Thanos is gone, so is Black Widow still alive? Because without them, they don't have to go get the Soul Stone.
Right.
So no one goes to that weird ass place. So yeah, does other things stay with, or does Ronan actually blow up the world that Xandar or whatever they were at? So see, it's like all these little people got their stones now. Does Mary Jane, does she get affected by the not Mary Jane? What's Jane Foster? Does she get affected by the ether and all that? Like, see, it's kind of weird that you don't have this character no more, huh? Yeah,
right.
That's a what if there. Oh yeah,
but they won't do those.
Yeah, what if? Yeah,
they're gonna give us stupid shit.
Can't wait for What If season 2. Yeah, that is supposed to.
What if Spider-Man didn't have his spider powers? Anyways,
that's a 0 out of 5. That's a straight 0. Oh my god.
But yeah, so next week.
Yeah.
Guardians without Ralph. The week after, we will be back to Defenders. Again, we've got 4 more episodes total of Defenders left.
I think, after the 4, do I pull or you pull? I think you pull from it.
I think you do. I'm pretty sure I pulled Defenders.
Every time I keep thinking, how the hell did he go back to me? Damn. Oh, it's going to be Spider-Man after all. Let's get Spider-Man Unlimited.
Because you pulled, yeah, the one we did before Defenders was Captain America: The First Avenger, and you pulled that one. Mm-hmm. Right after we had already done Captain America.
Didn't I pull Captain America: Winter Soldier right behind it? Oh, no, I didn't.
You pulled the First Avenger.
Right.
No, I pulled First Avenger.
Then I pulled Winter Soldier.
You pulled Winter Soldier.
Which we just talked about. That it was like random. Very random. When we pulled this shit, I swear, we don't script this shit, bro. We actually pulled everybody. Like, oh, we script. We pull it out, man.
Sometimes shit just works out. All right, with that being said, that's going to do it. We love you guys. We, being me and my girlfriend, Kat, will see you guys next week. Excelsior.
Happy birthday to me.
Happy birthday to Pounds.
Yeah.
Bye, guys.
Yeah, bye.